Hello, hi. It's been another week since we met. Very grateful you could join us today. Yes, I am a back to school adult learner enrolled in social media marketing. This week we've been all busy with trying to get ready and present our assessment to our assessor and lecturer this afternoon. So I'm very glad to say my team passed with pretty pretty good marks, I would say. She's got very good things to say. Her only comment was that we should perhaps strengthen the strategy a little more. All right. So as a back to school adult learner, it seems the adage that the more you learn, the less you seem to know is very, very appropriate. And sometimes I think at the grand old age of 42, it seems the more I live my life, the less I seem to know about being human for some reason. But meditation does help. So meditation not only helps with becoming more human, at least that's what I like to think, but also making sense of the world around us. So meditation has always been my go-to, especially if I want to make sense of things. So in meditation, we are supposed to settle our thoughts. So the point of meditation I've often heard is that you don't exactly empty your mind of every single thing because, again, I've learned that it's not entirely possible. So, there are moments when some thoughts come into your mind, you kind of just turn it a little bit over in your mind, because obviously it came to you, that thought came to you because it needed your attention. So it's very interesting to see how thoughts form in your mind. Yeah, but again, meditation is always about settling your mind because especially after a tedious week like this, there's so many thoughts, there's so many new ideas, that come in, so many decisions that require your attention. So at the end of the day, at the end of the week, you actually feel a little burdened. But if you allow yourself some time to settle your thoughts, especially with meditation, you find that you actually see things a little more clearer. It's it's often said that your mind is like a glass of muddy water. So the more you try to agitate it, of course, the more muddy it becomes. It becomes a swirling vortex. But if you allow it time to settle, all the mud would settle at the bottom, and you get this clear, this clarity. So I suppose this is what meditation has done for me, and I'm very grateful you can join me, and hopefully we can discover more on this wonderful journey. Right. So let's get into it. All right. All right. So I prefer to be in an upright position because it helps me to be more alert. Yeah. So you can have both your feet on the ground, or you can have your feet folded under your knees. This is your choice. Right. So kind of just check your position. Your spine should be upright. So if it isn't, kind of just rock from side to side. It will help ease the tension in your spine, right? Allow you to get into that upright position, right? So when you're ready, just close your eyes. We'll start with a body scan. So put your awareness at the soles of your feet. Allow your consciousness to travel from the soles of your feet up the tops of your feet to your ankle. Up your shins and thighs. Allow your consciousness to travel further up your hips, to your core muscles, your abdomen, and kind of just appreciate the rise and fall of your abdomen. With every breath you take in and exhale. Inhale, I'm aware of the rising of my abdomen. Exhale, I'm aware of the falling of my abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Now your consciousness to travel up your lower back, your chest, your shoulders, a lot of times tension is stored in the shoulders. So just give yourself a nice big shrug. Yeah, just loosen up all the muscle over there. Allow your awareness to travel down your arms to the tips of your fingers. And from your shoulders, allow your consciousness to travel up your neck to your face. Conscious intention is sometimes stored in the jaws. So go ahead, just open your jaws wide. Release all that tension. Don't forget your brows, just raise it a few times. Release all the tension between your brows. And now just allow your consciousness to settle on the tips of your nose. Between your nostrils and your lips. find that there's a slight coolness when you take in breath. And there will be a slight heat when you exhale. Just breathe normally and allow your consciousness to settle on your breath. Be aware of the in-breath and the out-breath. In order to calm the mind, you first have to calm your breath. So just be aware of your in-breath and your out-breath. You can calm your breath further by telling yourself, calm. So you've been watching your breath for some time now. You notice that each breath is different. It may be the duration, the temperature, or even the intensity. You're doing a very good job. Just keep your awareness on your breath. I'm aware of my in-breath. I'm aware of my out-breath. Now that we've calmed our breath, we can proceed on to calming our mind. You may want to start by just noticing the thought. Which part of your brain is your thought coming from? Is it the front, the back, or the side? By noticing where your thought surfaces, it allows you to take your mind off the very thought itself. You're just observing the thought. You're not creating emotions with the thought. observing. Now that you know where your thought is surfacing, just tell yourself, thinking. Thinking. So after repeating thinking to yourself a few times, you'll probably notice that you aren't even thinking of the thought, but just the word thinking. You're doing very well. So now you turn your attention back to the breath. In, out, in, and out. So now we'll come off meditation in about another 3 minutes. Let's do a reverse body scan, starting from the tips of our nose. Allow your consciousness to spread through your face. Down your neck, to your shoulders, down your arms, to the tips of your fingers. And go ahead, wiggle your fingers. Allow your consciousness to travel downwards, your back, your chest, your abdomen, the core muscles, down to your hips, your thighs, your knees, down your shins and calves, to your ankles, to the tops of your feet, and now to the soles of your feet. Now just gently rock your body from side to side. Your awareness still on your breath. Breathing in, I'm aware of my in-breath. Breathing out, I'm aware of my out-breath. In and out. One more big breath. Fill your lungs entirely. And expel fully. Now when you're ready, just open your eyes. Job well done. So give yourself a nice big hug. Okay, so now I've kind of settled into my routine with schoolwork. I promise you new content every Friday, so do tune in every Friday for new content. As always, very grateful that you could join me. Thank you so much. I'll see you very soon.